My name is Lili Trujillo-Puckett, and I am the founder and executive director for Street Racing Kills. Nobody thought street racing was a problem. I had a mom once that was very upset because her daughter was being a brat. And I looked at her because she was complaining, and I go, you know what? I just lost my daughter, and I will do anything in the world for her to tell me F you to my face and slam that door in my face. Anything. She slept with me in the same room where I was a single mom. And so we were always together, wake up together, go to sleep together, you know, just so used to, even though we would argue. And she had a lot of friends. That was the day that she asked me if she could spend it at her best friend's house. And then everything changed when another friend called her and asked her, well, can you come here first to my house? And then from here we're gonna go to a party, which is in Wilmington, and that's where you spend the night anyway. I left her standing there by the door. And I got teary-eyed when I saw her standing there. I felt a lot of love for her. And it was like this overwhelming feeling of love. I said, oh my God, I'm so emotional. I don't know what's going on. So I just went home. At the party, there was alcohol and everything, older kids in them. Her girlfriend got really sick. She started throwing up everywhere. So Valentina took care of her. They decided to just leave. The boy that took him there, he was a week shy of 18. He was the other girl's friend. He's taking them all home. On the way there, he's a co-worker. The co-worker gets right next to him, and they challenge each other to a street race. Took off. He was going over 80. That's all we know. Now, when he pulled the window down for the challenge, Massey, who was sitting next to Val, right behind him, woke up because they were sleepy, they were tired. And she saw the whole thing happen. So she realized how fast he was going. She felt the speed of the car. So she put her seatbelt on right away. And then she woke up Val and told her, hey, wake up, put your seatbelt on. And Val, being Val, was like, why? For what? No idea what was going on. Crashes. Crashed against an SUV, then he crashed against the fence. If he didn't make the decision to race, even without her seatbelt, he would have taken her home. That's how I found out what street racing was, and how bad it was, and how bad it is still today. Within 5 months, about May, I started speaking at my first school. At the beginning, they wouldn't let me go into just street racing kills. And people would go, well, maybe they don't like the word kills. What do you want me to call it? I'm calling it as it is. I created the Teen Traffic Safety Program. It will talk to you about distracted driving, seatbelt safety. And that's how I pitched it. You know what I mean? Because I knew that's where I was going to get in. But when the subject street racing kills came, I would kick butt with it. As I got more comfortable, then I was able to name it the Fast and Fatal, which was exclusive to reckless driving. With my diversion program, that the court refers these offenders to my class, I get to meet them, I get to talk to them. What I have heard a lot is they tell me that it's like an adrenaline rush when you're doing it. It's a feeling that you just cannot express. You're putting up a show for them. You gotta be really good at doing that. They're just watching you do it, and you see all these people around you videotaping you, watching you, you know, it's like the rush that you get, it's just amazing until something goes wrong. I always tell people that it's not your party, it's everybody's party, which means there's gonna be all kinds of people that you're gonna see there, good and the bad and the worst that you can imagine. You never know what's gonna happen at a takeover. Drag racing is a sport, street racing, it's illegal.
My name is Jim Tanner. I'm a co-owner of SoCal Nitrous and Race Fuels. We sell race fuels for race cars. We also sell nitrous oxide. All of these things are components that make your car go a little faster. All of them have dangers. All of them have risks associated with them. In the right hands, under the right circumstances, these components are amazing. In the wrong hands, nitrous oxide, for example, NOS, so to speak, is a power adder. It's not to be used, obviously, for street racing, and it's definitely not to be used for human consumption.
And they inhale that stuff, I don't know. That's like a tank of gas, whatever you call it. The Street Racing Task Force has confiscated cars and they're full of tanks. So they have crashed with tanks and explode because the tank's in it, and catch on fire because they had like 3 tanks of NOS in it.
And you've seen recently in Southern California several accidents and several deaths that have occurred as a result of both street racing and the human consumption of nitrous oxide. Our job is to educate the public about street racing, about nitrous oxide. We are 100% behind Lili and Lori with Street Racing Kills. We understand the spirit of street racing, and we wish that we could bring that spirit to the track at all times and not have people street racing.
You were like a little innocent baby until tragedy strikes you in different ways. So today it's actually, she will turn 26. Today is her birthday, March 31st. I celebrate always her birthday. I don't celebrate the day she passed. One of the things that I was very happy from the beginning, I said I didn't want her to be buried, that she was cremated, and then I can have her with me. I think when I first got the urn, it was very surreal to see how could she be inside there. I remember when I got it, how I just broke down, but I do remember thinking, I want everybody to know that this can happen, and how can we prevent it? You're not supposed to end up in an urn like that at 16. I didn't know that when you die at the scene, they take you. You don't go to a hospital. They take you to the morgue, and they put you in a refrigerator and take all your clothes off. And you're your body. You don't have a name anymore. I couldn't handle the fact that she was there. I couldn't handle the fact that she's 16, and she's in a refrigerator, and I didn't know where she was, and I didn't know when I could get her back. So I was out of it for a while. It was so hard to wake up, and she wasn't next to me. It was so hard to wake up and still see her clothes in the ground, and pick up little by little. What's this? Sandals? I mean, it's like, I know they look like old and things like that, but these are just like her personal stuff, you know what I mean, that she would wear, and I just wanted to keep it. Having the pain makes me feel like I'm with her. So sometimes I have to have pain. She left so soon at 16, way too soon. She wasn't supposed to leave. That's why I feel like Street Racing Kills has grown so much. So many times I'm just driving and I'm like, I wish you never died. I wish you never died. I wish this never happened to you, because it's so unfair that this happened to you. I am just blessed to have her this way, and that and if she could save a life. She's here because I know she's saving lives every day. And today she will be 26. I am so proud of her every day, and I hope that I can make her proud every day for what we do here in this world, because she's here and I will never let her go.